Good morning to all of you. So now up to now we have learned all the basic definitions of the lines and angles, which are point, line segment, line, ray, how the angles are formed and types of angles, which are acute, obtuse, straight, zero angle and right angle, all the reflex angle, all these types of angles you learned. And then now you are going to learn about the problems, and you are going to solve the problems in the exercise 9a. So find the complement of each of the following angles is the first question here. Find the complement of each of the following angles, and different pairs of angles also you learned in the previous class, which are the adjacent angles, complementary angles, supplementary angles, and vertically opposite angles and linear pairs. These five types of pairs of angles also you learned, and their properties also you learned. And this is the problem related to the complementary angles. Find the complement of each of the following angles means you know that the definition of the complementary angles is if the sum of the two angles is 90 degrees, if the sum of the two angles is equal to 90 degrees, that means if the given two angles are x and y, the sum of the two angles x plus y is equal to 90 degrees, then x and y are called as the complementary angles to each other. For example, if one of the angle is given, to find out the next angle, how can you find that? For example, x is given, then how can you find out the value of y here? Sending this x to the right side, it will become as 90 minus x, okay, x degrees. So this is the formula you have to remember, okay. If one of the angle is given, to find out the, if one of the angle x is given, to find out the another angle, you have to subtract the given angle from 90 degrees. You have to subtract the given angle from the 90 degrees to find out the complementary of the given angle, okay. So for example, 23.5 degrees is given, one of the angle is given. To find out the complementary angle to this one, you have to subtract this angle from 90. So which is 90 minus 23.5, that will give the second angle, like that. 67 means 90 minus 67 is the complementary angle. 89 means 90 minus 89. Like that, you have to find out the complementary angle of the given angle. So this you have to remember as the formula to find out the complementary of the given angle. So what is the definition? Any two angles whose sum is 90 degrees are called complementary angles. So if one of the angles is x degrees, its complementary angle is 90 minus x degrees. So this is a formula you have to remember. So if any angle is given, any one of the angle is given, to find the complementary angle of the given angle, we have to subtract the given angle from 90 degrees. We have to subtract the given angle from 90 degrees. Then you will find the second angle. So what is the first problem here? Complementary angle of 23.5 degrees is equal to 90 minus 23.5, which is 66.5 degrees. So this is the complementary angle to the given angle. Next one is 90 minus 67, which is 23 degrees. Next is 90 minus 89 degrees, which is 1 degree. Because by adding 89 plus 1, you will get 90 degrees. Sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. So 1 degree is the complementary angle to 89 degrees. So next one is given as 90 minus x degrees. It is given as in the form of the formula only. So you can write in place of x, you have to write total expression here, 90 minus x. So in place of x, you have to take 90 minus x. So 90 minus of 90 minus x, okay. So because the angle is given in the form of like this expression, so now multiply whatever the whatever the terms are there in the brackets using the minus sign here. 90 minus minus 90, minus into minus, plus x degrees. So 90 gets cancelled here. 90 minus 90 is 0. You will get x degrees from here. Okay, x degrees is the complementary angle to 90 minus x. Okay, so now 1/5 of right angle. This angle is not given in a straight way. So first you have to find out what is the 1/5 of right angle. You all of you know that what is the right angle. Right angle is the 90 degrees. Half means into the board mass rule. So 1/5 of 90 means 1/5 into 90. If we cancel this 90 with 5, we will get 18 degrees. 5 18s are 90. So this is the given angle. 1/5 of right angle is nothing but 18 degrees is given. So for 18 degrees, we have to find out the complementary angle. So complementary angle of 18 degrees is 90 minus 18, which is 90 minus x. This is x value. So 90 minus x, which is 90 minus 18, is 72 degrees. So by adding 72 and 18, you will get 90. So 72 degrees is the complementary angle of 1/5 of right angle. Okay. So next, supplement. So this is also same as this first problem, but we have to subtract from 180. Okay. Here also, what is the definition of supplementary angles? Any two angles whose sum is 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. For example, let the two angles be x and y, x plus y equal to 180 degrees. If one of the angle is given, for example x degrees is given, to find out the second angle y, you have to subtract this x degrees from 180 degrees. So this is the formula for to finding out the supplementary angles. So if one of the angle of the supplementary angle is given, to find out the another angle, you have to subtract the given angle from 180 degrees. So which is 180 minus x degrees. So this is the formula. So now what is the first problem here? 2y degrees. 2y means in place of x, you have to take 2y, 180 minus 2y. You cannot do anything here because it is a variable. You should have to keep like this only. So this is the answer. So 180 minus 2y is the supplementary angle to 2y degrees. So that is the answer. Next, 33 degrees means 180 minus 33, which is 180 minus 33, which is 147 degrees. By adding these two, you will get 180 again. 147 plus 33 is 180 degrees. So 147 degrees is the supplementary angle of 33 degrees. Next, 90.5 degrees. So what is the x value here? X is 90.5. So subtract this from 180. So 180 minus 90.5. So 89.5 degrees. How can you do this? You know how to subtract the decimal numbers. 180.0 you have to take here 90.5 degrees. By subtracting it, general subtraction only. 10 minus 5 is 5. Here it is 9. This is 17 minus 9 is here 8. So 89.5 degrees is the supplementary angle of 90.5. By adding these two, you will get 180. Okay, next, supplementary angle of x degrees by 3. X degrees by 3. So this is one of the angle is given. So in place of x, you have to take x by 3. So 180 minus x by 3 is the supplementary angle of x by 3 degree. Simply you have to take this angle in place of x. So that will be the supplementary angle. Next, 3/5 of right angle. Right angle means you know in the previous problem which is 90 degrees. So take in place of right angle 3/5 of 90. So for 18s, 18 3s are 54 degrees here. So for 54 degrees, you have to take a supplementary angle. So here x is 54, therefore 180 minus x, which is equal to 180 minus 54, which is 126. So the supplementary angle of 54 degrees is 126 degrees. So like this, you have to do this type of problems. Okay, next, third one. Here the problem is given in the form of a statement. First you have to decode this statement in the form of an equation. So all of you know that in the simple equations chapter I already explained you how to convert the given statements in the form of the equation. See here, an angle is equal to 8 times its complement. An angle is equal to 8 times its complement. Find the angles. Okay. So you know that if the sum of the two angles is 90 degrees, those two angles are called complementary angles. It is given that one of the angle is equal to the 8 times of its complementary angle. Okay, you know, all of you, if one of the angle is x degrees, what will be the second angle y degrees, which is the complementary to each other? This is 90 minus x degrees. Okay, if one of the angle is x degrees, second complementary angle will be 90 minus x degrees. It is given that this angle is equal to 8 times of its complementary angle. 8 times of this angle means x degrees is equal to 8 times of 90 minus x degrees. This is the problem given. Okay, now you decoded the problem. We can find out the x value because it is a simple equation. See the steps how to write this. So let one of the angles is x degrees, then the complementary angle of x degrees is 90 minus x degrees. You know here, since the given angle x degrees is equal to 8 times of its complementary angle 90 minus x degrees, you can write it as x degrees is equal to 8 times of 90 minus x degrees. So now you know what is the equation. You can find out the x value from this by solving. So x degrees is equal to 890 is 720 minus 8 into x degrees is 8 degrees. Both the numbers you have to multiply with 8. Okay. So now take all the x values to the left side and keep the constant value in the right side. So by sending this minus 8x to the left side, it will become as plus 8x. Okay, x plus 8x is equal to 720. This is 1x, this is 8x. 1x plus 8x is 9x, which is equal to 720 degrees. Now you can send this into 9 to this side, it will become as divided by 9. Okay, so now x degrees is equal to 720 by 9. By dividing this 9 8s are 72, 9 0 0, so 80 times, so 80 degrees. So x is equal to how much here? 80 degrees. Once you know the x value, you can find out the complementary angle to this by subtracting this from 90 minus x. Okay, so 90 minus 80, which is 10 degrees. Its complementary angle is 10 degrees. Okay, actual angle x is equal to 80 degrees and its complementary angle is 10 degrees. By adding 80 plus 10, you will get 90 degrees. So this is the third one. Next, fourth problem. Two supplementary angles are in the ratio 5:7. Find the measures of the angles. It is given that the two supplementary angles are in the ratio of 5:7. It is not directly given, it is given in the form of the ratio. Always you know that how to write the given numbers which are in the form of ratio in the actual form is by multiplying them with the equal number, equal variable like this x. If it is 5:7, you can write the actual numbers of these two numbers as 5x comma 7x. Okay, let the given two actual angles be 5x comma 7x, because by dividing these two numbers with any sum of the equal number only, you will get this 5:7 ratio. Okay, you don't know actual numbers here. By dividing sum of the number only, you are getting 5:7 here. That's why you can write the actual angles as 5x comma 7x. Okay, now you know what are the actual angles here, 5x comma 7x, and you can find out the equation by using these two angles, because these two angles are supplementary to each other. The sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees. You know the property of supplementary angles. That's why, since the given two angles are supplementary angles and the sum of the two supplementary angles is 180 degrees, you can write it as 5x plus 7x is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, 5x plus 7x is equal to 180 degrees you can write. Now 5 plus 7 is 12, 12x is equal to 180, then x is equal to 180 by 12, which is 12 15s, you will get 15 degrees you will get here. 12 ones are 12, 6 will be the remainder 60, 12 5 is 60, so 15. So now you know the x value. If you know the x value, you can find out the actual values by multiplying this with the 5x and 7x. So then the two given angles are 5x is equal to 5 into 15, which is 5 15, the 75 is one of the angle, and 7x is the second angle, which is 7 into 15, 7 15 the 105. By adding these two, 75 plus 105, you will get 180 degrees. Okay, because these two angles are supplementary angles. Okay, so for these problems, you have to take the actual angles by multiplying the given numbers which are in the ratio with the same number like this, same variable like this, maybe x or y or p. 5p plus 7p you can take, 5y plus 7y like that, or 5x plus 7x. Then you can find out the x value and substitute this with in this and find the actual values. Okay, so this is the fourth one. Next, fifth problem is, this is also decoding of the statement. Okay, listen here carefully. Find the measure of an angle which is 36 degrees more than 4/5 of its supplement. 4/5 of its supplement. Supplement of which one? Which is the actual angle. An angle is there, some angle is there, x degrees angle is there. Okay, its supplement is what? 180 minus x. You all of you know that. Okay, so this is the actual angle is given, and the supplementary angle for this 180 minus x. And for this 4/5 of its supplement means what? How can you write this? 4 by 5 of means 4 by 5 into 180 minus x. So this is the 4/5 of its supplement. Okay, is equal to how much? Which is 36 degrees more than this value. Okay, this x value is equal to this angle, an angle which is equal to 36 degrees more than 4/5 of its supplement. Okay, like that you have to write. Once again listen, an angle which is 36 degrees more than, 36 degrees more means when you add 36 degrees to this angle, that will be the 36 degrees more than this value. What is this value? 4/5 of its supplement. Again, 4/5 of its supplement is 180 minus x. Okay, so now this is the equation. Okay, like that you have to decode the statement. So now let one of the angles is x degrees, its supplementary angle is 180 minus x degrees. Since the given angle is equal to 36 degrees more than the 4/5 of its supplement, you can write it as in the form of the equation like this. So you can write it as x degrees is equal to 4/5 of, which is 4/5 of its supplement 180 minus x plus 36 degrees. Now you got an equation. Okay, you can solve this. So x degrees is equal to 4 by 5 into 180 minus again 4 by 5 into x plus 36, you can write as 36 by 1. Now you can take the LCM of this denominator, which is 5 only. For LCM of 5 comma 5 comma 1 is how much here? 5 1s 5 1s 1. So 5 only. Okay, so 5 is the LCM. Now you can write this is x by 1. Okay, so this is 5 ones are 5. 5 can divide 5 one time only, so 5 ones are 5. Now you can write 4 into 180, you can write in the numerator here, minus. Here also you can divide 5 with 5 one time only, 5 ones are 5. So you can write 4 into x into 1. So 4x you can write plus this 1 can divide 5 times. 1 5s are 5. So that's why you have to multiply 36 with 5. 36 5s. Okay. So now it is directly I have taken the cross multiplication here. 5 into x, 5x here. 1 into all these things. So 180 4s are 720 here, minus 4x plus 36 5s are 180 here by cross multiplying here. Okay, now I am taking all the variables together in the left side. By sending this minus 4x to left side, you will get plus 4x. Keeping 720 and 180 in the right side, like this, 720 plus 180, you will get 900. So here it is 5x plus 4x is 9x is equal to 900. Now 9x, now x is equal to, by sending this into 9 to this side, by 9, 900s are 900. So 100 degrees you will get. So therefore x is equal to how much here? X degrees. So what will be the supplementary angle to this 100 degrees? 180 minus x, which is 180 minus 100, which is 80 degrees. So by adding this 100 and 80, you will get 180. So this is the problem. Okay. So now we are going to sixth one. If the angles 4x plus x, 4x plus 4 degrees and 6x minus 4 degrees are supplementary angles, find the value of x. So given angles are in the form of some algebraic expressions. These two angles are given in some algebraic expressions, and also given that these two angles are supplementary to each other. Means the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees. Okay, this word itself tells us that the sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Now we can take the sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees as a equation like this. Okay, since the sum of two supplementary angles is 180 degrees, 4x plus 4 degrees plus 6x minus 4 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. So removing the brackets, we can write 4x plus 4 plus 6x minus 4 is equal to 180. Writing all the like terms together, all the x terms and all the constant terms, 4x plus 6x plus 4 minus 4 is equal to 180. 4 gets cancelled here. Next, 4x plus 6x is equal to 10x, which is equal to 180. So then x is equal to 180 by 10. 10 how many times it divides? 0 gets cancelled here. So 18 will be remained. So 18 degrees. So here x is equal to 18. So you have to find only the value of x only, which is 18 degrees. If you want to find the angles also, you have to substitute this like this. So if you want to find the first angle, substitute this 18 here. You can get 72 plus 4, which is 76 degrees is the first angle, and the second angle is 6x minus 4, which is equal to 6 into 18 minus 4. How much is here? 108 minus 4, which is 104 degrees. By adding these two, you will get again 180 degrees. So that's why these two are angles are supplementary angles to each other. If the problem is given that find the angles also, you have to substitute this here like this. Okay, it is not given like that. Next, in the given figure, XOY is a straight line. Here XOY is a straight line. Find the value of x here. Find the value of x here. And all of you know that if the figure is given like this, we have to recollect the property, which is the sum of the angles on a straight line is always 180 degrees. The sum of the angles on a straight line is always 180 degrees. If you know that property, you can solve this problem very easy, because the sum of the angles on a straight line is always 180 degrees. You can write it as angle POX plus angle POQ plus angle QOY is equal to 180 degrees. Here, what is angle POX here? 3x. What is angle POQ here? 68 degrees. What is angle QOY here? X degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now add the like terms. 3x plus x is 4x plus 68, which is equal to 180 degrees. Send the plus 68 to the right side, will get minus 68. So 4x is equal to 120 degrees. Now send into 4 this side, divide by 4. So x is equal to 112 by 4, which is, how can I divide this? 4 2s are 8, 3 will be there, 32, 4 8 is 32. So 28 degrees. Now you know what is the value of x here, which is 28 degrees. So now you can find this value also by substituting this value x in this one. 3 into 28 is 84 degrees. Okay. So this is the problem. Next, in the given figures, so this is also same as in the above problem. The given figures, find the value of x here. Here 3 angles, 3 expressions are given. Here 2 expressions are given. Find the value of x. Here also you have to apply the same property, which is the sum of the angles on a straight line is always 108 degrees. So this is a straight line. By adding these two angles, you will get 180 degrees. Here also this is a straight line. By adding these two angles, you will get 180 degrees. So by adding these three expressions, you will get an equation, and you have to find the x value. Okay. So first one is 6x minus 40 plus 5x plus 10 plus 4x plus 30 is equal to 180 degrees. So now removing these brackets, 6x minus 40 plus 5x plus 10 plus 4x plus 30 is equal to 180 degrees. Now I am writing all the like terms together. 6x plus 5x plus 4x and minus 40 plus 10 plus 30 is equal to 180. All the x terms and constant terms writing together, with including sign you have to take. Don't forget to write the sign in front of them. So 6x plus 5x plus 4x is 15x here. Next, minus 40. Here 10 plus 30 is 40. So minus 40 plus 40 gets cancelled here, which is equal to 180. So you will get 15x is equal to 180. Then x is equal to 180 by 15. By sending this into 15 to this side, it will come as by 15. Okay. Here 15 ones are 15. 3 will be there, 30. 15 twos are 30. So x is equal to 12 degrees. So this is the answer in the first one. You can find the individual angles also. If you substitute this x value in individual expressions, you will get the individual angles also. By adding all these three angles, you will get the 180 degrees. So see the second problem also here. Here also the sum of the angles 3x minus 8 plus x plus 20, you will get 180 degrees. So I am writing here 3x plus 8, 3x minus 8 plus x plus 20 is equal to 180. So removing the brackets and writing all the variables together and constants together, including the sign. So 3x plus x minus 8 plus 20. So 3x plus 1x is 4x. Minus 8 plus 20 is 20 minus 8 is 12 plus 12 is equal to 180. Send this plus 12 to this side, minus 12. Okay, now it is 168. So x is equal to 168 by 4. So 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8, 42 degrees. So now x is equal to 42 degrees. Here also you can find out the individual angles if he asks. In this question it is not asked. You substitute this x value 42 in this expression, you will get the first angle. If you substitute 42 in the second expression, you will get the second angle. 42 plus 60 is 62 degrees you will get here, like that. Okay, next one. 9th. In the given figure, lines P and Q intersect at O. If angle 1 is 73 degrees, find other angles. Here in this problem, we have to recollect the property which is vertically opposite angles. In the pair of angles, the fourth one is vertically opposite angles. The property of vertically opposite angles is what here? Always equal. They are always equal. That property you are going to use here to find out all the angles which are surrounded by O here. Only one of the angle is given. Okay, one of the angle is given. So see here, when two lines intersect each other, the two pairs of vertically opposite angles are always equal. Here angle 1 and angle 3 is equal, and angle 2 and angle 4 are equal. Here angle 1 is given. What is that? 73 degrees. given. So now automatically angle 3 is also 73 degrees only. Now you know two angles here. You know two angles here. And after finding these two angles, how can you find out these two angles? We have to use one more property, which is linear pair. Linear pair. See here, this is a straight line. You know one of the angle here. How can you find the second angle? What is the definition of linear pair here? The sum of the two, if the sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degrees, those two angles are called as linear pair. You know one of the angle here. This angle you have to find out. If you take this as x plus 73 is equal to 180 degrees. Then you can find out the other angle. Here also, if you take these two angles are also linear pair, because this is a straight line, and these two angles are forming a linear pair because the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees and adjacent to each other. Angle 3 plus this sum y is equal to 180 degrees. Here also you can find out the second angle also. So see here, the vertically opposite angles are formed angle 1 and angle 3 and angle 2 and angle 4. Here angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Like this you have to write steps. But angle 1 is equal to 73 degrees is given here. Therefore angle 3 is 73 degrees. Okay, next. So since angle 2 and angle 3 forms a linear pair and the sum of the angles of linear pair is 180 degrees, here I am taking these two angles 2 and 3, and from this side also you can take this Q as the straight line, and these two angles are linear pair. So you know angle 3 here, and you have to find out angle 2 here, because these two angles are linear pair to each other. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 degrees, and you know what is the angle 3 here. You can substitute in place of angle 3, which is 73 degrees. So now you can find out angle 2 by sending this 73 to this side. 180 minus 73, which is 107. Okay. So once you know 107 degrees is this one, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. Therefore directly you can write angle 4 is equal to 107 degrees. Okay. So that's the answer. So that's the usage of the properties. By using the properties, without measuring or without constructing the lines only, you can directly find out the angles like this by using the properties. Okay, that's the power of the properties. Okay, so now angle 1 is 73 degrees, angle 2 is 107 degrees, angle 3 is 70 degrees, and angle 4 is 107 degrees. So this is the problem. Okay, next one. In the given figure, find the x degrees here. Find the x degrees. When two lines intersect each other, the two pairs of vertically opposite angles are always equal. Here, this is 142 degrees is given, and these two angles are vertically opposite angles. But these are given separately as x and x degrees here. But by adding these two, which is equivalent to this one, because these two angles are vertically opposite angles to these two lines, because these two lines are intersecting to each other. Okay, and these two angles are also equal. This angle and this angle also equal here. By adding these two, this angle is equivalent to this one. So x plus x degrees is equal to 142 degrees. Therefore 2x is equal to 142, x is equal to 142 by 2, which is 71 degrees. So this is the x value here. Okay, like that you can find. Okay, next one. So up to here, this exercise 9a is over. So I would like to conclude this up to this problem, and in the next session I would like to continue next concept. And good day to all of you.